grind. This is a grind this week.
Pretty much.
Just waiting for that hot Survivor release. I was waiting all week for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, which we will get to later. We will talk about, and I got some things to say. Sorry, PC gamers.
Yeah.
You chumps.
All right, Star Wars wise, I was up till 3 in the morning playing the new Jedi Survivor, so obviously Christ. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, you especially, apparently, yeah.
Oh, 100%. I've been waiting all week, chomping a bit.
Fucking...
Dude, pre-ordered it, had it ready to download at 11 p.m. on Thursday night.
Just slam a whole case and have a bunch of, shitty snack food, too, you college kid?
Oh, no, just a bunch of zero sugar soda. I'm old, man.
I'm old. Well, you stayed up till 3, so you're not that old, so...
That's fair. Usually, but I'll tell you, it hurts. It hurts.
3 in the 5. I literally can't even
Without drinking, too, it hurts.
I'm sober as a bird.
Even if I try, I can barely make it past midnight. I'm like, ugh.
Trust me, if I didn't have any self-control, I'd still be playing it. But I had a little bit.
Bull's just in the other room with the mic.
You know what?
Hold on, guys.
At least you're honest, bud. At least you're honest.
It's true. Guys, it's incredible. I know a lot of people have had issues, and we'll get to that here shortly. But oh god. But I'm playing.
Oh my god! Shut your fucking mouth! Fucking $70 a year.
Honestly.
God, we get good. No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
I'm playing one right now.
They're so goddamn good. Why are they giving them to you for free?
Huh?
That
one's not
what?
free. That one's $100.
Yeah, that one's that was $100.
That one's $100. That was pre-ordered. I had to have the pre-order with all the extra stuff, all the cosmetic stuff, because that's just who I am.
Right.
But
bougie.
But been playing on the PS5, and I have not had a single performance issue, single graphic issue, nothing.
Buttery smooth.
Because console wars, we win.
Who?
No.
Console wars, that's literally Xbox and PlayStation.
I know, but
no, we don't care about you on computer.
Well, you know what? You can stay on computer because I got Jedi Survivor and it's hotter than what you got right now.
Oh man, those $1,000 graphics cards you guys got to buy every 8 months just for your games to still not work.
It's not even remotely true. It's every 3 years. Come on. Every 3 years.
Oh, that's right, because they're on back order for so fucking long.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Asshole bots out there buying up the stock, driving the price up that we don't pay, so then it's like, well, who cares that he came out with 40 cards in NVIDIA? We don't need them.
Obsolete by the time you have them back in stock.
Exactly.
New one's out.
Literally, yeah. Then the new ones come out.
Yep.
God damn.
But it's solid. You definitely the things that I'm taking so far. I don't want to dig into it. Obviously, just came out yesterday officially, so I don't want to dig too much into it for those of you who are going to play or plan to play. Because really, I think this sets up Star Wars for the direction where they've been hinting at the direction they've been wanting to go, with the High Republic being a huge part of future Star Wars endeavors, and this solidifies it beyond belief. Climbing through High Republic Jedi Temple megastructures. You even have droids from the High Republic that work with you. They're still there.
It was ported to PC.
Was it?
Yeah. So that makes sense that it's crap, because I'm sure those geniuses over at EA, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure they know what they're fucking doing.
EA, Respawn. Yeah, EA and Respawn, I think, are the two.
They're veterans of the game, KP.
Dude, I'm telling you. It's,
oh, God.
Top quality.
And, dude, one of the coolest things about it, without actually getting...
Yeah, dude, Anthem was an amazing game. Yeah, dude.
I forgot about that sad piece of shit.
Sad piece of shit.
Anyways.
No,
yeah.
I say one of the cool things, and obviously I won't get too much into it but basically Grease, who was piloting the ship, the small alien with the big old mouth and long hair, he's got a cantina on a new planet, and basically this planet was built on top of an older Jedi temple, like in the High Republic, and everything seems like it's been built on top of it, and there's like raiders that are working to try to get into it, and you find the key to get in, and it starts kind of snowballing from there. End up actually there is a Jedi planet, or like a light side of the Force planet that's found within like almost like it looks like a neutron star, a black hole, that the Order went out there and something invaded that planet and pushed the Order off of it. And all you see are a bunch of red ships just coming out of hyperspace. And then some Jedis become not Jedis anymore. It's real greasy.
Real greasy.
It's real greasy. And as you go and you start recruiting and helping more people, Grease's cantina starts to improve with you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like when games have like a... So that's essentially his cantina is like your home base and it just keeps expanding as you progress the game.
Yep, outside of the Mantis, yes. Yeah, there's like rooftop gardens and stuff that you plant, all these plants from different parts of the galaxy, and I mean, no stone was left unturned. I think that last 6 weeks that they wanted to tweak stuff, they hit. And I mean, obviously I'm still early, I'm only about 10%.
Well, just not on the PC version.
Yeah, just not on the ported version.
This article, EA apologizes for awful Star Wars Jedi Survivor PC port. So essentially, if I'm going to play this, I might as well just buy it for my PlayStation.
Absolutely.
That I have, which it's an RPG. I'll play that. I'll play those all day on a big screen TV.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
whatever.
It's so crispy, and obviously I haven't. Creepy boy. I haven't even scratched. I haven't even scratched the surface. I'm like 10% through the actual game, but I've spent a lot of time doing the side quests, and I mean, there's mounts, there's flying mounts.
I did hear that there's.
Would you say that you need to play the first game to play this one?
No.
Are the stories directly? You don't think that they're directly? You're saying no, no.
They flash back enough to piece the part. I mean, it's better if you do.
Well, yeah, you're going to understand him better.
And you'll understand like Seer's not there anymore.
Yeah,
Seer's not there anymore, and there's a book in between between Fallen Order and Survivor that explains a lot of things. I'm starting it soon because I have.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate that shit.
Yeah, see, I love.
That's exactly why to me Halo, ever since 343 took it over, has been just garbage. This happens in Halo 4. And then you gotta go read 5 fucking books to then understand why the villain that got away at the end of Halo 4 isn't in Halo 5, and instead we're dealing with bullshit that is a shitty story writing.
I mean...
That's why I haven't even touched your 6th game.
Yeah,
I've touched multiplayer, but it was garbage and there were hackers a month in, so then I stopped.
The campaign mode's good on that.
Haven't went back to that.
It's good.
But again, that's a whole, like... You have to go read the books or some shit, to understand what happens in between.
This, not so much. I think it helps if you do. I think that's how I like it, is because I'm going to read the shit out of it. It's like, I'm going to do that. A lot of people I know won't, which is fine, because you don't have to. It's just better if you do. Mm-hmm. Like in this, like I have a lot of questions that I'm sure they're going to answer. They're going to answer. But, like in the beginning, and this isn't a spoiler, obviously it happens super fast. Bode, somebody you're working with, he's got a Mandalorian jetpack, and he's wearing like Republic commando armor. And he says, "Remind me sometime to tell you how I got this jetpack." And I'm like waiting to see like how they connect all these different stories and how they bring people into this, because there's dude, when I'm sitting there playing it, I look up at the cutscenes and I'm just like getting nothing but more information and more stuff that I didn't know. It's just constant flow of things happening in the galaxy. It's madness. Like the first the first boss, or what kind of boss that you go against, is an Utapau senator that have joined the Empire, and they talk about the sacrifices they had to make to keep their people alive. It's like this is like a giant movie. Cal Kestis is becoming one of my favorite Jedi from just playing games.
I think I heard somebody say if they make another Cal Kestis video game that's just as good as the first two, that Cal Kestis might have the best trilogy in all of Star Wars. I was like, oh my god.
Dude, I mean, honestly, though, I will say this.
Well, hey, wait, Luke?
Yeah.
The OGs.
Yeah, right. I mean, and that's the thing. It's like now, especially in a world of Ray Palpatine, where we get in a world of that, it's refreshing to see Jedi that actually behave like the Jedi of old. That's all I'm saying.
I do want to pick this game up. Hopefully after this week when we find
$70 like
it's $98 if with the deluxe edition.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I'm not spending.
Worth it.
Something tells Jay and I we doubt it.
You know what, KP? I might subscribe to EA's little subscription thing. $15 a month. Play it for a month. Cancel.
That's a good way to do it.
You remember that piece of shit I brought up earlier? Thank God I did it for that game. Thank you. You know what, EA? That's the one thing you've done right is your Origin Premiere. Because I'll just pay you $15 and find the windows to commit the time to play the game you make that I want and be fucking done with it after that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that with PlayStation, though?
Yeah.
You can? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, because it was on the store, $70, or you can play through EA All Access or whatever for $15.99 a month. And I was like,
played it for what 7 hours last night, and I think it said 10%.
No, that EA.
I mean, hey, if I got to subscribe for 2 months, I will. Still half the price.
You're still on a come up.
Right. Exactly.
In fact, I can do a third month if I want.
Yeah. I can push this baby out for half a year and still not pay what I paid.
It's true.
I know.
And since it's all access, you can play all their other games if you want.
If you feel the need.
I mean, probably. It's
all purpose driven. Subscriptions.
I would say you probably don't want it.
Did they make Hogwarts Legacy?
I don't know.
You played that, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember seeing EA challenge everything?
Dude,
you probably don't even do that anymore.
I feel like I've tuned it out. Like whoever, like when they drop those, their logos or whatever in the beginning. Half the time I remember seeing them. It's like I just look away or don't pay attention. But no, it is insanely worth it, guys. I do highly recommend it. If you have not played this game, you need to play this game.
Yeah, it does look great. Combat looks great. Graphics look gorgeous.
No, Warner Brothers games directly publish that.
Oh, so that's why it's actually a good game.
Yeah.
This one's actually a good game. Well,
yeah, this one.
A broken clock is right twice a day. Let's be real here.
Yeah. I'm not.
Blind squirrel. Eventually, you'll find a nut. All right.
They might be his own. But
dude, they put every bit of time, energy, effort into this project.
Well, actually, hold up. Doesn't Respawn is Respawn the developer?
Respawn.
Oh, so that's why. EA's just the publisher. That's why.
Yeah, Respawn.
That's why it's actually a good game, other than the PC port.
Game. It's awesome.
That's why the PC port's private.
Huh?
What?
Who?
What?
Where?
Who?
Huh?
Titanfall was great on
why
PC. What are you talking about?
See, it's just blatantly not true. It's like...
Yeah, it's all coming together.
It's
all making sense now.
Yeah, but
how many limbs have you cut off, Jeff?
Oh, dude, so many.
So many.
Dude, there's a finisher on the because you fight old separatist battle droids, like you fight like the old huge. When they shoot the rockets and stuff, you fight them. There's a finisher where you turn around and you put your lightsaber behind your back between their legs and you cut up and slice them in half and both parts fall to the side. It's awesome.
One thing that I did hear, which granted I didn't play the first one, so it won't really matter to me as much, but if I had played the first one, I thought this would be really cool because I'm really sick and tired of games doing this. I hear that when you start off as Cal, you're basically starting off as you left the end of the first one, instead of being like, oh, somehow you forgot how to use these powers or how to do this that you knew how to do at the end of the game. That shit gets really annoying to me in games.
Nope, you're force jumping. Actually, they even added in like you can force double jump. You can.
Or there's like a grappling hook now.
Oh yeah, it's a grappling hook. You can shoot out and it'll pull yourself up.
Spider-Man.
It's still the same.
Spider-Man.
It's still the same. Like.
Is it like a linear movement though? Like you don't really get to swing.
Oh,
or do you?
You can move.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you can move, and there's camera sway. So like when you move your character, like you can see like your vision would move with the camera of the character. So it's
okay. That's legit then.
It's pretty mint. Yeah, and there's
Respawn did Apex Legends though. So like what the fuck? Like, what the hell?
I forget.
How do you get that right? You can't get this other shit right.
no, there's they actually included the jumping back and forth like in like a mine shaft or in tiny areas. You can jump back and forth between walls to climb up certain areas and all that.
I heard there's a lot of mobility in this game.
Yeah, it looked like it
like,
from the trailers.
You can get some crazy distance.
Oh, dude, and there's super jump off the back of your mount where like your mount can jump really high and double jump, but then you can jump again off the top of them. It's
Wow.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, World of Warcraft here. What the fuck?
Where you been?
Yeah.
brings me back.
Where you been? What do you mean?
Brings me back.
And also, just looking, Wikipedia has it that Respawn has a TBA untitled Star Wars FPS and an untitled Star Wars strategy game.
Well, probably gonna have to get them on console.
Probably.
Almost certainly.
Honestly, for the FPS, if that's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt.
That one you need to make specifically for PC and then port over to console. Yes, do that.
do that.
No.
Alright, so a big ol' yes then from the Bull on getting this game. Or J7 and I just pay EA $15 and just grind the bastard
That's
out.
100% happening.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, it's
like,
it's awesome.
I understand there's a lot of side stuff to do, and it's like big expanded worlds, but I didn't even do it. I literally still have to actually beat Fallen Order. I mean, I literally did not do that in Fallen Order, so I'm going to try to beat both, actually. I'm going to play both maybe next month, because I imagine if I can play Survivor, I can play Fallen Order. No, you can't play Fallen Order. That's actually how I picked Fallen Order up the first time I tried playing it, was EA.
And it's kind of cool too, because when you go to the main menu, it has launch new story, and where it says Fallen Order story mode. So you can actually play through Fallen Order through the main menu on that.
Really?
That's I haven't gone into it yet, but
that's pretty cool. If so,
yeah.
I wonder why it's $100.
Yeah. Well, and it's also nice too, because for those people who have that game previously downloaded, obviously your information stays with EA. Mm-hmm. And so, like when I switched to the Xbox One, my accounts went over to that.
Right.
I still had all of my gameplay and all of my saved stories. Well, I would assume we'll carry over to this as well, so I could really hop back in and really explore all the areas that I hadn't
finished. Pretty sure if I open Steam right now, I can probably I'd have to install the game, but
yeah.
Because eventually I did just buy Fallen Order.
So you know what? Yeah, we'll circle back next week and talk about it again, because I'll definitely pay $15.99 to play that game.
Yeah, dude, check it out. I'm telling you, there's so much stuff, and there's so much more information, and dude, it's just...
And I'll honestly probably watch like a recap of the first game.
Yeah.
I've heard like quite a bit of what happens in the first game, but I don't actually I haven't actually fully sat down and watched a full recap. I've just heard bits and pieces here and there. So... get a little bit more of a grasp of Cal, and jump into that game, because it does look wicked.
It
looks
unreal,
great.
dude. It's unreal. There's a reason why. And honestly, here's the truth of it. From about 8 o'clock till 3 a.m., I didn't move.
Fucking 7 hours.
Didn't even drink water.
I literally, the drinks I had downstairs were the ones that I finished. Like, I didn't go upstairs for nothing. My phone was just going nuts. Vibrate.
Miss those days.
Yep, that was moi last night. Highly recommended, but to move on, Unless you've got anything else.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, just some news. Leslie Headland, showrunner for The Acolyte, did confirm that there's going to be a Zagarian Jedi that appears in the show. Zagarians, obviously from Zagaria, they're a canine humanoid species. Horned canine humanoid species.
You tell me this is a Zabrak dog? What do you...
Yeah.
I mean...
Is that what you're saying?
Because this might be my new favorite race now.
Oh, yeah, look it up. Look it up. Zagarian. Zygerrian.
I probably butchered it. Oh, there it is. Bang.
Yeah, they're supposedly...
Hashtag new favorite race.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how they do it, you know? I mean, because the thing was... I thought that they were at odds with the Jedi, which is what I remember from the Clone Wars series. But it would be an interesting kind of twist on that species for them to have a Jedi in the Order at that time. But no, it's pretty cool that they're already confirming that they're going to start kind of reaching outside of the normal comfort zone. Obviously considering everything that Favreau and Filoni have done in the last couple of years, is to kind of pave the way to. There's no more excuse as to why you can't show this race or that race. Get it done.
Get it done.
And they're doing it with it's not going to be a CGI. It's going to be actual cosmetic makeup.
Oh, cool.
So, so that's what I'm even more excited for. So
Yeah, that's pretty legit.
yeah, the fact that they're moving forward with a lot of the things they said they're going to do, and we're exploring an area where we haven't seen these things before. Get her done.
Get her done.
Get her done. Other light news, Favreau did confirm that Mandoverse is going to include characters, and we kind of touched on this already, is going to include characters from comic books, video games, movies, and series.
I am the ultimate fanboy, and that's what you will get with the shit I create.
Absolutely. Hey, if George hired him, obviously he was the primo.
You need to be like me, and you're either all in or not at all.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much the way it's going, it seems like.
Live action Kyle Kestis? Come on.
Dude.
I don't know, I got a rocket ship going off over here.
I know, I'm like, it's about to take off. Man.
I thought you were listening to a video of water falling.
That'd be cooler right now. I don't really like this. This scares me.
Yeah.
Anytime a laptop or even my computer does this, I'm like, why are you...
I'm still convinced it's raining.
Why are you the way that you are, computer?
Why do you do the things that you do?
Right.
But, yeah, pretty much. Another tip of the cap to where you're either all on board or you're going to miss something. That's...
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, it's like you either want all of it and they're going to give it to you in every platform avenue, every form of, whether it be book or comic or what have you. You're either going to take it all in and really get it what we wanted you to get out of it.
True.
Or just do what you can. They're still going to keep you around
best.
to where, like with Survivor, you will know what's going on if you've never watched any Star Wars at all. It's explained to you, but it's not going to be anywhere near what you'd think what it's supposed to be without that information. Speaking of which, even lighter news: Mark Hamill making his appearance in all the Survivor ads. Amazing.
It's good to see him embrace his sequel trilogy, Luke.
Yeah.
Just be a goofball, bud.
Just be a goofball.
Yeah, I mean, just be you. And like when Cal's hanging, or Cameron, the actor, when he's hanging upside down, and he's like, oh, the Wampa's coming. He's like, and you're stuck. And he's like, concentrate. He's like, I need to see concentration. And he looks at him and goes, that's good. And he goes and sits down. He's all good.
Yeah.
Or
I like when he's throwing the popcorn at him when he's blindfolded with the saber, and he's like, I don't actually have the force.
Right. I love that. Well, that was my favorite too.
It's so good.
He's just, I don't actually have the force, right?
It's so good. Or the lightsaber is it's like 2 lightsabers. Like, well, it's 1, but I can break it in 2. He's, nobody gave me 2 lightsabers.
Right.
I
No one
love
gave
it.
me 2 lightsabers.
It's so good. I love it. And the fact that they're using him, and the fact that he's actually on board with this is huge.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to actually see him do that. But
Yeah.
I mean, maybe since Ryan Johnson was, at least 2 miles away from the facility, maybe he agreed to go there.
God, that motherfucker.
Probably.
That
Where is Ryan Johnson? Don't worry, he's in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He's way, way far away from
He
here,
can
Mr.
just
Hamill.
stay there, too.
Don't worry, Mark. He was not around anymore. He can't ruin your character anymore. Okay, I'll come back then.
Dude, I just never
He's off
understand that.
making mysteries.
I just don't understand it, man. How can you have a director and the actor that the entire fan base is invested in have a completely fundamental difference in the way that they view the character and view the Jedi Order? How? That's my outrage. Outrage. But I digress. No, it was cool to see him. It actually is a green light for the future of Star Wars if Mark Hamill's on board.
Yeah.
To me, so good news. And for those of you piggybacking again off of our information that we just put out regarding Jedi Survivor and needing to know everything to really appreciate Star Wars in its entirety. Star Wars Timelines did drop. I think I was on the 21st, I believe, and it is it's expensive as all hell. I'll tell you that. That's why I didn't pick it up. It's about $40 for the hard copy, $20 for digital, which I won't do. If I don't get the book in my hands, I'm not buying it. But basically, what it does is it takes all of this giant spider web of Star Wars material and it puts it into a succinct timeline book where you're explained through canon everything that happens and everything that you need to know and everything that you could have possibly missed. And this is supposed to encompass High Republic, Old Republic, everything.
Old Republic.
So this is, obviously, if this is what they wanted to do, this is what they had to do it. If this whole encompassing universe and all the tiny tidbits mean something, this is the only way you're going to be able to do it.
Just thank God
Yeah.
they're finally branching out.
Mm-hmm.
Get away from the Skywalker saga.
Yep.
Just stop.
Yep.
This is such a vast universe. You have so many other really cool, awesome, deep characters that you can tap into. Just do it. Just get away from them.
Dude.
You already screwed it up. You got Filoni on the job trying to fix it. We'll come back to that later. Put a pin in it. But for now, let's expand out. Let's do some Old Republic, some New Republic.
Create the High Republic.
The dawn of the Jedi. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that and Ahsoka are probably my two biggest hype trains that I just can't stop thinking about when I'm playing these games.
So
I'm like, how's this going to tie in?
I put Ahsoka 3.
Yeah.
I think it's close. Between Acolyte and the Dawn of Jedi Project.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Acolyte's up there. That one, obviously my guilty pleasure. See, I love exploring the dark side of the Force just because it's such a cool, but even as a kid,
because you're an evil bastard, we get it.
That's a fact.
Also the fact that they never have done that much.
Yeah,
Right.
well, that's the thing is, we haven't hardly gotten that side.
You just
at all,
know-
which is what's so intriguing about the show being.
You just
pitched.
know,
Exactly.
ooh, bad.
Yep. Red and black means bad. Yeah. Red and black means bad. And no, it's awesome. I am excited for that though. Obviously Acolyte coming, and also when you're a kid, you see the red lightsabers, and automatically the first thing when I was a kid, I just wanted to do the thing that nobody else was doing. Everyone's like, "Oh, I like the blue and green lightsabers. Give me that red lightsaber, bro."
Yeah,
See,
when I was a kid, I had Vader's lightsaber.
Yep, same.
And I was like, no, I want the red one.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I had Obi-Wan's and Vader's. I had
Oh,
a blue,
dude.
had a blue and a red one.
I got the Force FX original Anakin over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, original. Yeah, the
Yeah,
original.
oh, original.
Oh,
Did you hear him?
OG.
OG.
Is it in the
Okay.
case though?
OG. Yes, it's in the box.
It's gonna trash.
It's in the box. But I will say this:
Original packaging actually still sealed.
No, I will say that it's not sealed. It was open.
Vacuum sealed.
It was open, but I put a bunch of hair ties around it to get that box form back. Like the grade A nerd of a human being that I've become. Shoot, where was it going? There's only a few things left.
Where were you going?
There's only a few things left. Who nobody knows.
Oh yeah, you do have the thing up there that I was surprised you hadn't brought up yet.
Which part? The
Wait.
Well, this is to me.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Is he not on this poster?
No.
The fuck? He got screwed over in the movies and in this poster? Why is he coming back? He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. No way.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Allegedly. It's only allegedly. That's why there's a heavy question mark behind John Boyega. I'm Ron Burgundy. I'm Ron Burgundy. No, it's
He ain't coming back.
There ain't no way.
Well, you sit there and tell me for 1 second that you thought that Ray was going to come back.
I believe Daisy Ridley coming back way before John Boyega coming back.
Dude, the fences that
Ditto.
they had, the fences that they had to mend with her, and how so people with him, his hate came from the fact that obviously he thought he was being treated a little differently and appreciated differently. I think because a lot of his culture and the color of his skin. I think he got a lot of hatred. At least he perceived that hatred to be for that reason.
Well, they also set him up with a pretty intriguing storyline to start off that went absolutely nowhere. It just got forgotten about. It was just like, this really cool thread that we could...
Yeah, and
here's what we're going to do. This girl's going to love him, and he's going to be an asshole to her. And
oh my God!
He's gonna love the main character. That's
romance I've ever seen. In
that's
a movie.
What we're gonna do with this.
It wasn't even like a love triangle. It was just like this arbitrary. Everybody loves everybody.
I can't stand that character. Thank God she wasn't in the third one.
Oh, Rose.
No, she's in it, but just
she's in the background and doesn't say a word, and that's how it should have been in the second movie. Oh my God, that character.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just and
I think if they just didn't make her like love Finn,
that would have
been
I might go throw up.
Better.
Yeah,
I hate that character.
I don't really hate the character. I just think how they chose to like have her ended, and it's like that's just awkward.
Well, I just didn't like
the character, the choices around the character.
Yeah, I'm a little more on board with
decisions.
you than I am with a lot of people who actually thought her character was important, because for me, I think that you couldn't have more of a character in a movie that has such a big part but also does nothing all at the same time.
I clearly just felt so forced and shoehorned in.
Yeah, 100%. Like, if you would have taken her out of this movie completely...
it would have been so much better.
Well, well, in my opinion...
Still shit on it, but so much better.
Well, in my opinion, I think it would just have been unnoticed if she wasn't in there. That's where my mind goes, but... When you give me nothing but her petting all these racing animals on the casino planet, like that entirety could have been axed. But in better news, Dark Horse announced that they are going to be bringing in the Phase 3 for High Republic, and actually, Quinlan Voss is returning, and he's going to be one of the main characters in the Phase 3.
About time.
Yep. So I love Quinlan Voss. I wish that book was canon. I don't think it is. With him and Ventress.
No, I thought that's not canon.
I don't know. That's
I guess we don't know since we haven't seen Asajj Ventress since on the screen since Clone Wars.
Yeah, because and I'm not sure. Did we already talk about this before? Do you know that who Ventress is?
If we talked about it, I don't remember.
Okay, so Ventress was basically like an assassin that was trained by, was it Dooku that trained her?
Is who trains her.
To use a lightsaber, and she's dope. Like, she's strong, and she's taking on. She even gave Anakin a run for his money when he was, pretty young still at that time, but
right.
Eventually, Quinlan Voss is supposed to go out and stop her. They end up falling in love, and obviously Quinlan Voss is thinking about leaving the Order, but there's another Sith involved, and this is all arbitrary off the top of my head, but there's another Sith involved. She gives up her life to save him, and he's turning to the dark side as well. So like he's turning to the dark, away from the Order, and she's, she uses a red lightsaber and all that, but she's basically just an assassin, not really any Sith trainee or anything. But she gives up her life so that he can go back to the Order. And so it's an awesome book. It's worth the time. It's pretty short, but
it'll be interesting how they handle, if they even have that.
Yeah.
Like in the live action. I mean, in the live action, obviously, in the Obi-Wan show, he just says Quinlan, so
he's around.
He's around,
and that's the thing. They don't do these things on accident. There's a reason why they mentioned his name. They have to expand upon that now. It's just like Boba Fett.
Well, it's either that or it's an Easter egg, yeah.
Yeah, like for future endeavors or whatever. Yeah. I think that's there's a reason why everything's purposeful. Yeah. Everything.
Yeah.
So, but really exciting for the things that are coming. Obviously I'm ready to get back into the game probably later on tonight, to be honest with you, and possibly tomorrow, depending upon what's going on there.
So I might jump into that later tonight.
Yeah, it's a blast.
$15.99.
See, that's true. That's just what it is.
I take back one thing, though. I did notice one thing interesting on the performance aspect of Survivor. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it's on purpose or not, and I want your opinions when you see it. There's in the High Republic Jedi Temple, it's all like Uncharted type puzzles, basically.
Oh yeah, I did hear there's quite a bit of puzzles in this game.
Oh yeah,
that's just like the first one.
Yeah, tons of them, and some of them are actually like.
I heard they're pretty good.
They are.
Like they're fun.
Yeah, so like some of them you have to and the thing is you just have to know. There's no hints sometimes. I mean, you can do the story mode, you'll get hints, but like if you throw like these like orbs, these orbs, there's like couplers and stuff, and you have to throw them. Sometimes they don't just, there's no like glaring in your face hint that this is what you need to do. So you're just sitting there and you're like, what the fuck am I doing here? And you're sitting there thinking, you're looking around. I mean, it's like you really have to, it challenges you sometimes.
Well, even in Fallen Order, if you miss it, I've sat there and I'm like, oh my god, what the hell am I supposed to do again? Mm-hmm. I just sit there.
Yeah.
What is this?
God forbid you put the sticks down, walk away, and come back.
Yeah.
No chance.
Yeah, no chance.
No chance. But no, what I was going to say, when you do play it, when these orbs create walkways, they're almost like a water type material. Mm-hmm. And when you walk across them, I don't know if it's supposed to be like ripple reverb from your steps, but there's a circle underneath you the entire time. I don't know if that's purposeful or not. It looks like almost like you're almost like a track,
like a player one circle.
It's underneath you, underneath your feet. It's a circle that follows you as you go over the water. It's almost like they forgot to polish that up. But it also looks like it may have been purposefully done, but it's hard for me to tell. And for me to notice it when I don't even pay attention to that type of shit, I was like, it's kind of
odd.